came and stole the entire show. There's one thing that Samsung has never been able to beat Apple at, and it has had all creators in a chokehold. Freaking AirDrop. Obviously, Samsung has their own version of AirDrop, but it doesn't work anywhere near as seamless. From grabbing a video and airdropping it to any of your devices within seconds, it's just honestly unbeatable. Another huge issue that I ran into that might make Apple win this entire thing is honestly Final Cut Pro. Obviously, there are other editing platforms out there, but Final Cut Pro is just so user-friendly. It's so clean, and just in general, Apple products tend to handle heavy editing just better. You guys might fight me on this, roast me in the comments, but I genuinely think that Apple is unbeatable in the productivity space. Just the way all of the products work together so seamlessly. I was able to add my iPad mini as a sidecar and like edit on both displays, quickly airdrop all my clips, and as a creator, those are top priority for me. I really did enjoy working on the Samsung computer. Like, the screen was so big and it was touch screen. I was just able to get a lot more done on my Apple products. For work/productivity, I'm giving the point to Apple. Sue me. And as we all know, I am a full-time content creator, so the cameras on a smartphone are very, very important to me. As long as I can remember, I've vowed for the Apple camera being the best camera on the market, but times are changing. What can I say? And Samsung cameras have gotten pretty darn good. So to fully test it out, I went and had a photo shoot with both of the cameras to see who could truly capture nature and me better. When it came to just the photos, it was like a back and forth thing. Like, the macro looked so much better on Samsung, but then just some pictures looked better on Apple. And then Samsung had an incredible 100 times zoom. Like, Apple could never. And then it seemed like sometimes Samsung colors were just more colorful and bright, and Apple just tended to like do weird editing with the photos. But I have to say, I have a bone to pick when it comes to uploading content on the Samsung. Like, sure, when I take photos on the Samsung, they look great, they look awesome. But for some reason, when someone uploads content from TikTok or Instagram, I can tell that it's a Samsung phone, and it just doesn't look good. So to test this, I shot a TikTok video on both Apple and Samsung phones, and it's so very, very different. I'm uploading them now here on the screen. Let me know which one you think looks better. I swear, I don't think Samsung looks good. At this point, I am so torn on which camera is better. So I'm gonna let you guys decide. I uploaded 2 Instagram pictures on this Instagram. Go leave in the comments which one looks better blindly, and then on my Instagram, we'll calculate which one got more votes. You guys won't know which camera's which, so it'll be completely unbiased. Let me know in the comments down below here too, because I genuinely cannot decide which is better. Then when it came down to unwinding, I obviously had my Apple TV, which I don't normally use, but I got for the video. And obviously Apple has like Apple TV and like all these different platforms to watch media. And with the Apple TV, everything like synced onto my iPhone, which I thought was really cool. Honestly, I don't think Apple's doing anything special when it comes to gaming or media in general, but it does what it needs to do, and it does it well, so it's not really bad. I mean, you can watch a movie on your iPad, your MacBook. It's really all the same. Nothing special here. Then I tried Samsung's gaming hub on my TV, and it actually let me stream games from services like Xbox Game Pass without a console. That felt like super next level tech that Apple has not even touched yet. I will say though, Samsung does have a TV, like a whole TV. Apple doesn't have a TV. They have a little box. They don't have whole TVs. So I feel like Samsung's just like better at that. I don't know. Who wins entertainment? Bro, they both kept me very entertained. That's a tie. Come on. And after lounging around for a bit, that concluded both of my days with both the Apple and Samsung ecosystem. Honestly, this was one of the coolest experiments I've ever done on this channel. It really did open up my eyes to some really good Samsung products. Both sides had some really good wins. Apple's editing software, camera, and fitness program versus Samsung's sleep tracking, and even 100 times zoom. This was honestly a really freaking close tie. Let me tell you, you guys tell me in the comments all the time that I'm an Apple fangirl, I'm an Apple glazer, that I never give Samsung a chance, that I'm just biased. And you're right, at the beginning of this challenge, I started as an Apple fangirl for life. But after using both ecosystems, I can't believe I'm saying this, I found myself enjoying the Samsung products more.
Bruh.
That is crazy. I genuinely loved how good Gemini was and all of the software. Even the S25 Ultra just was such a huge screen. However, because of my career, Apple will still always be my daily driver. If this video gets 100,000 likes, I'll switch to Samsung for good. That's literally impossible, so good luck, but like the video, and maybe I'll switch to Samsung.